Hola. How you guys doing tonight? Episode number 2, Ranting Hour with Kyle. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Liberals will be the topic at hand. You guys voted it on. You guys are the absolute best, and you know what? The crowd votes for this show. I'm sorry for anyone that does not want me to talk politics on this show, but tough. It was one of the options. We had the options between liberals, the Sixers, which was a very popular one. It was very close, or the XFL, which apparently no one gives a shit about because the second time in a row, it got completely outed. It wasn't even an option. It wasn't even a close race. So here we are. Let's talk about these damn liberals. How's everyone doing tonight? The Democratic debate wrapped up tonight. Well, it's still going on. I think it's about like 2 minutes long. But yeah, I saw a whole lot of nothing tonight. It's very, very tough to beat Donald Trump. And honestly, if you want to be realistic about it, he won this debate tonight, and he didn't even do anything. These candidates are not fit. They're clearly overmatched. And the Democratic Party, I just know they're pissed off beyond belief. Like, I really do, because there is no shot in hell that they beat this president. There's no shot. And you could say what you want about Donald Trump. You could say that he's an asshole. He's an egotistical maniac. But at the end of the day, he's still the best option to run this country. And these candidates that are in this Democratic debate tonight proved it right. Proved that theory right. You know, you have Mike Bloomberg, who's worth $62 billion. And he's up there and he doesn't even know how to debate. He doesn't even know how to talk. What is he doing there? Go back to fucking New York, you bum. You have Pocahontas, a.k.a. Elizabeth Warren, spewing her garbage. No one gives a shit about her. You have Bernie Sanders, who wants socialism. But let's be honest, what real American wants socialism? Socialism literally means that everyone's the same. Literally everyone's the same. Like, for the wealth, it'll make the wealth not wealthy. It'll be the higher power, and that's about it. Then everyone else is the same. And a lot of people don't get that. And it's a shame. It's a shame that a lot of people don't get that. But Bernie's probably going to get the nod. But you never know. At the last second, I could see that Hillary Clinton will come into this race some way, somehow. I just can see it because she's such a spoiled little bitch. And I think she's going to come in here, and I think she's going to try to go against Trump again. And that's just what I think is going to happen because she wants to get her way. She won't take an L like a normal human being. And that's exactly what will happen. But yeah, let's talk about these liberals for a second. The liberal crowd are the bunch of biggest idiots on the face of the planet Earth. And what do I mean by that? My friend, all right, I'm not going to put out his name, but my friend is a huge liberal. He'll vote for Democrats no matter what because he doesn't like the Republicans. And me being an independent, like part of the independent party, you know, the someone that's in between, doesn't go far left or right, you know, they see all the bullshit. So obviously right now I'm for the conservative side because the liberals are just way out of whack. They're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They're terrible. They're terrible human beings. And you know, you have that Antifa crowd. It's just I don't get anything about these liberal. Well, they call them actually libtards because that's exactly what they are. And I don't like the word retarded. I don't. But let's face it. Liberals aren't the smartest. They really aren't. And I actually have a comment in the comment section. Ricky Roma says Bloomberg looks like an anti-social weasel. Bernie's a communist, but he's a millionaire that owns 3 houses. Yeah, actually, the poorest person on that stage. Well, I won't say poor, but the one that doesn't have the most money on that stage is Buttigieg, and Buttigieg is the gay guy. His net worth is $100,000, so he's the one that can relate to the people the most. But he has no shot. You have Amy Klobuchar, who did her speech in the climate when it was a blizzard. It was very, very weird. I might add, but you know what? She got cut off a lot tonight. And it was really weird. To me, it just seems like the Democrats are trying to control us to where they could pick the nominee to go in. And if they get their way, it won't be Bernie and it won't be anyone like Buttigieg or Klobuchar. It'll be Hillary Clinton. It'll be either Hillary Clinton or Joe Biden. And Joe Biden absolutely sucks. Joe Biden is the absolute worst. That guy screams, tries to make his point, and no one gives a shit about his point. No one literally gives a shit about Joe Biden's point. He needs to go take a grandpa nap and just go sit down. That's what he needs to do. Klobuchar said illegal aliens are our future. That'll go over well. Oh my God, that lady's a nut job. But you saw it in her first speech that she was entering the race. She was in a fucking blizzard. Like, what are you proving being in a blizzard? It makes no sense to me, you know? And they're just weird, you know? And there was this one time that Klobuchar was talking in front of people, and they have a bunch of supporters around them because it makes them look like people actually like them when they really probably don't. They had this one girl behind her, and I shit you not. You could go back and watch this. This was like 3 weeks ago, maybe a little bit more, like 4 weeks ago, maybe. She was speaking, and I zoomed in on one of her supporters behind her, and this lady looked like she was scared shitless. Like someone was holding a fucking shotgun to her back, making sure that she doesn't leave the stage. That's how scared she looked. And let me tell you something. These Democrats, I just don't see how they support these candidates. I really don't. Like, if one of these candidates gets into office, we are done as human beings. It is bad. Like, we will get bombed. I don't think people understand this. Like, it's really fucking awful. And I usually don't talk about politics on my channel. I'll probably do like the I'll probably do the presidential election in November with Philly 500, but I don't usually talk about politics because it's like a sports channel. But it's just weird to me how all these people in America, they call it like what is it? The people that don't speak, the silent majority. The silent majority don't speak up, and they let the people that are assholes just take over the world. And like people like on Twitter, they're like, "Oh, we hate Trump no matter what." And he's doing a fucking phenomenal job with the economy, but they hate him. It makes no sense to me. Obama puts out that tweet the other day saying, "Oh, this is when I signed this bill. What was it? 11 years ago, trying to help the economy." That bill was bullshit. I forget the name of it, but it was bullshit. And he didn't do anything. Obama was the best speaking president of all time. Literally the best speaking president of all time. Like, he was a con artist. He conned people into believing what he was actually doing was working. What he was saying was working, and it wasn't. He wasn't unifying the country. He was dividing it. And the problem is people love Obama because he was the first black president. I get that. If I had my vote, I didn't vote in 2012. If I had my vote, I would have voted for Obama over Mitt Romney because Mitt Romney was such a douchebag. But Obama, he said he was going to do all these things, and they didn't ever work out. At the end of his term, there were so many shootings. There were so many cop shootings, like cop shooting minorities and stuff like that. It was so bad. And you don't see that anymore. If you go on CNN, which I do not suggest because CNN sucks. If you go on CNN and watch their television reports, back in 2015, 2016, when it was Obama's last years in office, there were shooting reports every single day. You had the Baltimore riots. You had all these things where cops were shooting minorities, cops were shooting white people, cops were shooting black people, cops were shooting Spanish people. If you go on CNN today, it's all them putting down Trump. You don't see shootings anymore. Where did the school shootings go? It's an agenda. The news is driven on agenda, and people don't get it because they don't want to. And Obama was a great talker. That's why people liked Obama, because he was like, oh, he's a very nice guy. He's very presidential. He's a very humane, he's a great guy, when he really wasn't. And people don't want to get that. And I'm sorry if that offends you, but it's the truth. It is the absolute truth. And Obama was just a terrible, terrible, terrible president. And, if you think he is, I want to hear your explanation on why you think he was a good president and what he did to fix his country. Because the 8 years that he was here, it was all fluff. It really was. It was him going to basketball games. It was Michelle Obama taking the spotlight half the time. And he did nothing. He literally did nothing. He did Obamacare, which was a major fail. It was an absolute fail. And we needed someone like Trump to take the backbone of this country and just fix it, revamp it, and the thing about America is he says make America great again, which is true. I don't really buy people going out and having those hats on. I think that's a little ridiculous. I don't agree with the hat, because if you have one of those hats on, it's like you're asking for trouble, because there's people that don't like Trump because of his ego. But the fact of the matter is that, and I see a comment in the comment section saying yesterday Obama took credit for it. Obama's a disgrace. Obama took credit for Trump's success in the economy. Back in 2016, they said the economy would go to shit. And this is when Obama signed that act 11 years ago. They said that it was going to go to shit under Trump, and it is booming. It is thriving under Trump. Now, is everything else going the way everyone wants it to go, like climate change and stuff like that? No, but Trump is in office as a businessman. He is not a politician. Trump is here to fix the country. He's here to fix the economy. He's here to fix numbers. Climate change. Maybe we should fix something. Maybe we should fix it just a little bit. I understand because the earth is going to shit. But money-wise, everyone knows that money rules over everything, and he is doing his job to get the money up, to get the numbers in, to get green in your pocket. And guess what? During this Christmas season, I have not seen more money in my pocket than I have in previous years before. I haven't, and it's the truth. And that's why I'm trying to explain this to you in an easy way, the easiest way possible without getting a little ridiculous, because Trump, when it comes to money, you have to envision goals. You have to get out there. You have to make your job work. You need to work for your money, all right? And there's a lot of people that just want fucking handouts. That's all they want is handouts. And I'm sorry, that's just not the way the world works. America is a great country, but it's not a great country in the aspect to where you could get everything and sit on your couch, smoke weed, and play video games. You have to work for what's yours. I work right now 50 hours a week. All right. I've earned every single fucking dime of my money. I come on here at 11 o'clock at night. I don't make much from this at all. I talk to you guys because it's a ranting zone, and people just want to get free handouts. They want to sit on their asses and do nothing. And that's not how I work. That's not how you should work. Human beings should work the same exact way. And that's just what I think should happen. And this is what this segment's for. It's called rants, and I am the best at ranting, and this is a goddamn good example to rant for. It really is. And Mike Moran says socialism is never going to work. Nope, never going to work, especially in this country. It'll never, ever, ever, ever work. Never. This country is a land of opportunity. It's not the land of being equal, like equal as in equal money. Equal opportunities when it comes to getting everything given to you, getting the big promotion at your job when it's not earned. It has nothing to do with that. What this land and this country is great, but you have to make it what it is, what the name is. You have to make it yourself, and if you want it, go get it. Don't just sit back and ask for it to come to you, because it won't happen. It won't happen. Everything Trump said he did, yeah. He did. And you know what? Guess what they did? They impeached him. And you want to know why they impeached him? Because Nancy Pelosi said that she was going to impeach him no matter what when he first took office. And guess what? She impeached him, and she failed miserably. She wasted taxpayers' dollars, and it's just bullshit. It's all bullshit. Everyone's saying, oh, he's wasting taxpayers' dollars on these golf trips, going to Daytona and stuff like that. He's being a president. He's trying to get with the people, sign autographs. He's trying to do what it takes to be an American. And Nancy Pelosi, people like her are trying to divide the country apart. People like AOC are trying to divide the country apart even more. These guys do not want you to be human beings. These guys want to control you, and people just don't understand that. People don't understand that the government wants to control you, and Trump is doing everything in his power to make that not happen, which is why they hate him. They hate him because he's a human being trying to do the best for you guys. And you guys don't like him because of the way he talks. That's fair. That's granted. I understand that. He needs to get the fuck off Twitter. I understand that. But the fact of the matter is this guy's net worth has gone down. He doesn't even accept his salary in office. He doesn't accept his salary in office, which is like $250,000, I think. He gives it away to charity. And he has his kids run his business while he's in office because he wants to make the country better, because it was such a shithole. It was such a shithole. And I see in the comment section, Denny Lukenheimer says, impeachment made Trump stronger. It did. 100%. People are going to be like, impeached forever. They're all fucking idiots. They're clowns, because guess what? It got acquitted. He's no longer impeached because the Senate's smart and the libs are dumb. The Democrats are dumb. They hate him because they hate him. Yep, damn sure. Donald Trump is probably one of the more successful human beings of all time. Multi-billionaire, president of the goddamn United States. Who's going to do that? Nobody's going to do that. People are envious of this guy. They really are. By the way, 14 minutes in already. Wow, I'm really going off. Hit that thumbs up button. We got 30 people in here right now. If you guys are enjoying this, hit that thumbs up button. And yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy that I'm having this conversation, but I'm so glad that you guys voted this in. because this needed to be talked about. And I just I hope you guys see where I'm coming from. Even the liberals, even the Democrats that are in here, I hope you see where I'm coming from. Like I really do. Impeachment hoax, Kavanaugh debacle, and the Russian hoax. Yes, they said that the Russians colluded to help Trump get elected. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all a waste of taxpayers' money, and it's bullshit. I cannot wait until this election's over. I cannot wait so I never hear about it again. It's crap. Just last week in New Hampshire, there was more Republican turnout than Democrat turnout, despite Trump being the only one on the Republican ballot. Yeah, exactly. I'm still Joey Sakes is true, bro. Yeah, what's up, Joey? I was just in the shit. I was in a stream earlier. He was talking about the birds. What's up, Joey? How you doing, buddy? I'm still trying to get my hearing back from 2 hours of yelling. Yeah, Joe Biden was a travesty tonight. Terrible, absolutely terrible. Trump is the most overhated president ever. Yes, because the news is brainwashing the people, and they don't want you to like him because he's doing all the right things. And they're pointing out his tweets where he's being obnoxious, which he needs to stop. I agree with that. He needs to stop being on Twitter. But the thing about Trump is he's doing everything right for the country when it comes to the economy and being a human being. Like he's trying to get to the people in the right way, and he's doing it unorthodoxly because I guess he was the upbringing and he's never going to change. He's 70 years old. I understand he has a huge ego, but they point out all of his tweets instead of saying all the good he has done. And stations like Fox News, who are very conservative and very biased, have pointed out all the good he has done for this country, but they are also biased. They're not in the middle. They're just dead slap to the right wing. So if you want to watch news, I don't think you should watch news, to be honest with you. Let me see. Is there anything up here? Do you think Trump is the best president ever? Best living my time president ever? Yes, I do. I thought Trump was kind of a twat in 2016, but he's turned out to be a pretty good president of the United States. He's been great, dude. And my one friend who was the liberal that I was talking about, he had a conversation with me last Tuesday when we went to the Flyers game. And he was like, you know what, dude, you were right. He's doing a great job. And when a liberal says that, it makes you turn your head. Like it really does, because liberals don't agree to shit when it comes to the other side. They really don't. It's like Bloods versus Crips. It's ridiculous. I don't think the Democrats don't think before they speak. They don't think at all. Every single Democrat on that stage tonight was a multimillionaire with the exception of Pete Buttigieg. And that's the gay guy from, what is it, Iowa? Yeah, I think it's Iowa or South Bend. Yeah, it's from South Bend. And he's the only one that has a net worth of $100,000. Buttigieg is the only guy up there that was literally like you and me, like a normal human being. And Mike Bloomberg shouldn't have even been up there. He has $62 billion and he can't even fucking talk. Like, it's like, dude, go home. Like, go home. Economy is good. Yeah, it's the best it's ever been, to be honest with you. What's up, Nitro? What's up, Will? How you doing, buddy? Trump plays the media like a fiddle. Yes, he does, and he does a great job at it. Always been into politics. I have, Riley. I've not always been into politics, but the last 3 years I've really gotten into them. I have, but I never really talked about it on my channel because I didn't really want to divert away from the sports conversation. But since this got voted in, and I thank God it got voted in because it needed to be addressed. You guys really wanted to hear it. And, this is Nitro Freak is a basic sports channel. All right. It is a sports channel that's always been a sports channel. But these ranting sessions, I'm going to be honest, these ranting sessions are everything, and it's voted on by you. You guys picked this tonight. All right. I'm not just someone that threw this in here. You guys picked this out of 3 options. And the other one was Sixers, which I could fucking tear them a new asshole, but I'll do that another day. Hopefully they win against the Bucks on Saturday. Probably won't. Final Flash says, I'm just going to say this. I judge candidates by their campaign, and Bernie Sanders sounds more ludicrous than Trump's, to be honest. Bernie Sanders is a guy that just cannot take no for an answer. Bernie Sanders should have stopped when they rigged the election for Hillary Clinton to get the nominee over him in 2016. He should have just stopped. He's wasting money. They're not going to give him the nominee. They're not going to give him the nomination. They don't like him. They're going to rig it. They changed the rules from Mike Bloomberg to get in on that stage because he has money. and they know that Hillary Clinton will run for the president of the United States at the end as well, and they see Mike Bloomberg as this weak guy, so Hillary will look better next to him, so they could rig it for her. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you, it's the easiest thing to play out. I'll get here, bro. How about you? I'm fine, Will. It was a long day. Do you know or watch educated liberals? There are none. I literally have done research. There are literally no educated liberals. There are none. Literally none. And there is this one idiot conservative, which I'll get into. Caitlin Bennett, this dumb whore from, I think it's Kent State. She's known for shitting herself at a party at Kent State, and she just goes around to college campuses and with her AR-15, she says, "Oh, don't hit me, don't spit in my face. I carry a firearm, which is this big ass AR-15." She's a dumb bimbo, and shout out to Hunter Avallone. He's a conservative YouTube video maker. He called her a bimbo as well. And that's exactly what she is. Caitlin Bennett is a disgrace to the Conservative Party. She's a disgrace to politicians. She's a disgrace to every human being on the face of the earth, because all she does is go to college campuses trying to get you the gotcha lines where she asks you all these questions and she makes you fall into a trap. And then she's like, I told you were wrong. It's basically what she does. She's a bitch. She's a hoe. Yeah, Caitlin Bennett's trash. She's terrible. You the best. Thanks, Mile High. Really appreciate it. Go sub Mile High 6IX Sports. I like Ben Shapiro. He's all right. Ben Shapiro's like an older Hunter Avallone, but Hunter Avallone doesn't really like Ben Shapiro. So that's a hard one to figure out. Bernie will take another payday after they steal his nomination. That's all Bernie cares about. No, I think Bernie really wants it. Like, I really do. Bernie is at the time in his life where he doesn't really care about money. Like, he doesn't care. Like, he's almost 80 years old. He just doesn't care. It still hurts me that the Eagles didn't visit the White House after the Super Bowl. Yeah, but that's the norm. You know, the news brainwashes people, and the people listened. It's like as we're in politics, it's like the Kaepernick thing. You know, Colin Kaepernick, you know, he was benched and they saw him sitting on the sideline during the national anthem. And what did he do? He did a little hissy fit. He just sat down during the national anthem. They asked him why he sat down, and then he brought up the idea of social injustice, and then he just ran with it. He didn't sit down because of social injustice. He sat down because he's a fucking stubborn loser and he lost his job and he was sitting there. He didn't want to get up because he's an idiot. It had nothing to do with social injustice. It had everything to do with him just trying to make a profit, trying to be all about him. And it worked. It worked until he got kicked out of the league. And guess what? They're still talking about him. So it definitely worked. He's not an idiot. Mini Mike is a loser. Trump will kill him in debates. Mike's not even going to get to stage 2 of the debates. What about Sean Hannity? He's a hack. Yeah, I don't like. I think he's on. Is he on Fox News? I've heard of the name before. I'm not really in sync with the names right now. But if you brought up a name that I saw at first glance, I could probably tell you. Democrats, being rich is bad. More taxes for everyone. You like that, right? November 3rd, 2020, Trump 403, Dem nominee 135. That would be a landslide, and it would probably be the worst ass kicking of all time, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so Philly 500, who could have been on the show tonight, because me and him see eye to eye with all of this libtard bullshit. He asks, here's the question again: will they impeach Trump again? They're gonna try to. All right. People ask me all the time, can you impeach a president twice? I think you can. All right. But the problem is, if the Democrats get control of the House and the Senate, he will be impeached. And that would be a huge problem. So the Democrats better not get control of the House, of the Senate. They cannot, or else he's gone. And they they impeach him for bullshit reasons. You know, it was a stupid reason why they impeached him. Like, it didn't make any sense to me. Liberals encourage single motherhood. Yes, it's a good one. I don't even know if that's a troll job, but you're actually on the money, Eagle Speed. You are. Why doesn't Hunter Avallone like Ben? I don't know. It was brought up in It was brought up in one of Hunter's podcasts. And, I watch Hunter all the time. He's very, very, very like flamboyant when it comes to like politics and stuff like that. Like he's out there. I watch him all the time. He's very entertaining when it comes to political talk. But in one of the streams he was with another person on a different show, and he just basically said that this guy's just full of shit. He doesn't know what he's talking about, and it got blown out of proportion to where Caitlin Bennett attacked him, Ben Shapiro I think attacked him, and it just got blown out of proportion. And Hunter Avalon said, "Listen, I didn't mean to sound like that, but I think Ben took it to heart, and yeah, that's just how it went." I'm a huge Hunter Avalon fan, huge. If you don't know who he is, go sub him up. If you're trying to get into politics, right there, right there. Bloomberg's billions won't do him any good. He's a terrible public speaker. Yes, he's the exact opposite of what Obama was. Obama was such a good speaker that he conned everyone into thinking he was a good president. That is the difference between Bloomberg, Hillary, and Obama. Hillary is a master debater, huge master debater, and she still lost. People actually picked this as a topic instead of sports. People wanted to know. It's funny because it was between the Sixers and liberals, and I think people are just fed up. I really do. I think people want to hear me rant on the bullshit that's going on in the country. I really do. And you know what? I'm not saying that this channel is going to take a turn and then go away from sports, because it's not. I'm always a big sports fan, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like there are some things in the country that need to be addressed, and I'm just venting. I'm venting. Do I like Tucker? Tucker Carlson? He's all right. He's on Fox News, right? Single moms leeching on welfare and stealing our tax money, not trolling. I hate it. Yeah, you have a point. Eagle Speed, you have a point. And you do go around trolling a lot, but you know what? You're nailing some things tonight. You really do. And I wish you weren't as big of a troll, because I feel like a lot of things in your mind, they're there, especially on topics like this. But yeah, you'll get out of it one day. You're still young. You'll get out of the trolling stage one day. Did you see that Trump tweeted Roger Stone's sentence was too harsh, and Dem said it was an impeachable offense? Yeah, for freedom of speech. Yeah, I mean, oh my God, is this America or is this China? Canada has like 6 liberal parties and 1 conservative party. Yeah. So Trump should be able to run a third time. It's not in the Constitution. So no, he shouldn't. He should not, and they'll never change it. They'll never change it. I just want him to go all 8 years, try to do what's best for this country, and then when he leaves, just leave with a smile on his face. Because he's gonna leave in 4 years. Would I vote for Trump Jr. in 2024 if he's qualified? I want the candidate that I want after Trump is someone that puts me in the best situation to succeed. That's who I want. I want someone that just keeps it fair game. If you're meant to be accomplished, you're meant to be accomplished. If you're meant to be right in the middle, you're meant to be right in the middle. If you're meant to be broke, you're meant to be broke. It's not one of these things where socialism, everyone's equal, $15 pay rate. I'm not for that whatsoever. I want people to be the best at I want people to be the best that they can be in life, no matter what. And that's a huge problem we have with a ton of young people in this country. Listen, I'm 27. I'm not young, but I'm still like in that age range where everyone's trying to figure out still what's going on. And the younger people, like the 24 down, they think that socialism is a good idea because they want free handouts, and it won't work. It just won't work. Nice to see your followers aren't completely brainwashed. Watch Q, the plan to save the world. Amazing. Maybe I'll watch it. Is it what is it on? I gotta check it out. They whacked Epstein. That's another thing. Everyone, and I mean everyone, the liberals, the conservatives, everyone knew that Epstein was killed. Everyone knew. Was he a good guy? Absolutely not. But he was killed. Impeachment will happen in this country no matter what party is in charge. It's more than just a majority decision. That's why it's a waste of time to impeach Trump from the start. Yeah, everyone knew it, but they did it anyway. Didn't hear them complaining what did they say? Didn't hear them complaining when Obama pardoned Chelsea Mann. Jesus Christ. I truly believe a woman should never be president because feminism is ruining America from within itself. See, that's where I disagree just a little bit, Eagle Speed. I feel a woman should be president if they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Just like I believe a woman should get equal pay if they do the same work. You know, I just don't think that someone should get paid because of what they look like, if they're a minority, if they're a woman. I don't think that they should get paid just based on that. I think they should get paid on based of how they work in a job situation. You know, that's just what I believe in. If you work hard, you're gonna get rewarded hard. That's just how I see it. But I disagree with that, Eagle Speed. I've liked what you said so far tonight, but that's the one thing I disagree with you on. I think a woman will be president eventually. But Pete Buttigieg, the gay guy, my friend said something. He's like, I don't think people are ready for a homosexual to be president, and I kind of disagree. I kind of agree with that. I agree with that. I feel like people are going to shy the other way because of that situation. It's different from a woman. It is, and that's still going to take some time. It is. It's sad, but it's still going to take some time. Ben Shapiro is Cam Foster. Ben Shapiro is he's a conservative reporter, well, kind of podcaster. Liberals like to censor everything. Yes, they do. Let me see something real quick. By the way, guys, we just hit a half hour. This is the fastest stream I've been on in a long time. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell at the top if you're liking the stream. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We have a half hour to go. Let's have fun with it and let's vent. Liberals, like, I read that. Isn't it ironic how liberals will tweet capitalism sucks on their iPhones? Yeah, it's hysterical. Ricky Roma says, feminism was great when it was started in the 60s. Then it was taken over by crazy pink-haired men hating bitches. Normal women don't want anything to do with today's feminism. You might have a point. I don't know. You might. I don't know. Yeah, might have a point. I'm 22 and I'm a Trump supporter. Also, would you vote for Ben Shapiro? I don't think Ben Shapiro is qualified. I would have to see him debate on the national stage because the pressure is really on you when you're on the national stage. And a lot of people just forget how to debate. Like Mike Bloomberg, his face turned red tonight. Like you could literally see the redness in his face. And the guy's worth $62 billion. Like, does anything bother that guy? Apparently, because on the national stage, you need to know what's up. And he apparently didn't. I believe Michelle Obama was a man. I don't know about that one. I'm just going to look. Hold on. Liberals in Hollywood are the biggest hypocrites ever. All they do is complain about rich people, and yet they're rich. They complain about guns, yet they have bodyguards. Exactly. And you know what? It's funny because shout out to Ricky Gervais. He hosted the Golden Globes. He's an actor, and he's actually a liberal, believe it or not. He hosted the Golden Globes this year, and he basically put out a speech saying to rich Hollywood employees, actors, to get their award and shut up. They have no grasp on the real world at all. They're not poor. They'll never be poor because they're always in films. They're always multimillionaires. It's like, why are you talking politics? Get your award and shut the fuck up. Go away. Go to sleep. Drink some more. Just stop talking about politics. Like, stop trying to influence your opinion on someone else that doesn't have the same amount of means that you do. Like, it's stupid. It's not even fair. Obama's probably the worst president I've seen. The guy did nothing but fund money into terrorist groups. Yeah, people hate Trump. Yeah, and here's another thing. All right, and I'm going to dive into this real quick because it kind of came up to my mind. What the fuck happened to Osama bin Laden? Like, I'm going to talk about this real quick, and it might get a little dark here. What happened to Osama bin Laden? They said that they killed him. The Navy SEALs killed him, but they threw him in the ocean without any pictures whatsoever. That is really sketchy to me. And you know what? That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm going to let you guys think about that one, but that was pretty – I've been thinking about that for 10 years. Celebs complain about the wall and they live in gated communities. Exactly. Hypocrisy at its best. I thumbed up. Thank you so much, Abel. I really appreciate it. Eagle Speed says, my whole beliefs revolve around working to earn what you want. The whole idea of free handouts is dumb because it's not free. It would just be taxed. Exactly. And they're talking about Oscar's performance. Celebs scream about climate change, but travel via jets on a daily basis and all have yachts. Exactly. Celebrities want to make a statement and be bigger. They're just to entertain us. You don't know anything about politics. Yeah, exactly. One thing I do know, Pence cannot carry the torch in 2024. I 100% agree. I'm a libertarian, but I agree that the left has lost it. Yep. The government lies so much. I wouldn't be surprised if Bin Laden was killed. Like a lot of people think that he wasn't real in general. There's a conspiracy theory going around saying, like Osama bin Laden, he worked for the CIA before all this bullshit happened, before 9/11 happened, and it's crazy because before 9/11 happened, like the whole world was even. The whole world like loved each other, and it was crazy. This was like 20 years ago already. And they tried to make this whole thing about Osama bin Laden, and like it really turned like white people, black people, Spanish people all turned against the Muslims, because it was a huge distraction. And then there's a conspiracy theory out there saying that Osama bin Laden wasn't real and that he was just he was like a scapegoat to like blame another race for all the distractions. And did you guys know this? Did you guys know this for 9/11? The day before the buildings went down, there was an insurance policy taken out by the owner of the Twin Towers the day before. And I don't think a lot of people know that. That's just crazy shit. It's just I don't want to think that the government is like fucking with us, but at the same time, it's like, what the fuck is all this bullshit going on? Like, I just don't get it. It's scary. It's really scary. Thanks, Gabriel. I really appreciate it. Death penalty should happen more. We're also paying tax money to keep freaks alive in jail. Yeah. You're not going to just kill people in jail though. Like, I mean, you can't just kill people. That's inhumane. Only if they deserve it. He works for the CIA to fight the communists in Afghanistan. The left view on immigration is scary to me. It's ridiculous. And it's crazy because they say that Trump locks kids in cages, but Obama did the same exact thing. He did. He did, and people want to disregard it because he was a great speaker and Trump isn't. Coconut 73 said he worked for Reagan. CIA. Conspiracy theory. Osama bin Laden is actually Barack Obama. Laugh out loud. The ultimate fuck you towards America. Don't do it to me. 9/11 was used as an excuse to get into the Middle East. It could have. War generates money. I was talking about Osama bin Laden when you said he worked for the CIA. Yeah. I didn't watch the debate tonight. Is it true that Bloomberg got destroyed? Absolutely ass blasted. He shouldn't have even been on the stage. George Carl on Dems and Republicans. It's a big club and we ain't in it. Trump wasn't one of them either, and that's why he's also hated. Yep. There's too many people here. Start kicking these people, immigrants out. It's a privilege to be an American. I just feel like, you know what? I feel like anyone can come here, but they have to do it legally. If you come in here illegally, it's like, I just think it's a big fuck you. Like, all these people, yeah, you're blessed to be born here. I get it because it's the land of the opportunity. And if we're such a bad country, why does everyone want to come here? You're blessed to be born here, but at the same time, you have to follow a rule. Like, if you want to go to Great Britain or if you want to go to like fucking, I don't know, the Netherlands, like, are you just going to like enter their country illegally and like not sign anything? Like, no, that's not how it works. Like, countries have laws and we're too lenient. We're way too lenient. Barry Sanders can't control his supporters. No, they're just weirdos, man. They're weirdos. All right, so I have some text messages from Philly 500. He was gonna chill with me on the stream, but I got some text messages from him. This is conspiracy theory. All right. He says that bin Laden died in 2004 of kidney failure. That is what he thinks. It's a fact bin Laden was CIA asset. Government is messing with us. It's called false flags. He's on the same exact page that I'm on. And this is Philly 500. This is my dude. All right. Like, text me. Like, this is my dude. And I really wanted him to join in. Unfortunately, he had work late. But there's so many things that people are just missing out on. And I just feel like people need to get woke. I really do. And this was a great stream for this. It really was. I'm so glad that you guys picked that option. I really am. if you're coming here illegally, you rob the opportunity for real immigrants that are trying to come here legally and work for a living. Yes, exactly. I lost respect for Bernie when he was kissing Hillary's ass last election. Yep, he did. You want to know why? Because he lost and he had to take it. Sanders supporters are all college supporters that think he's going to pay off the college debt. They're idiots. Philly 500 seems like a liberal. Nope. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think he's an independent like me. You know, he's not on one side. He just knows how idiotic the liberals are. That's why it was interesting for him to come on here tonight. Are you actually going to boycott the Eagles? No, I'm not. I'm a huge Eagles fan, dude. In the Netherlands, they have a border with Belgium with anyone that can sneak across. Yeah, but you know what? What if they get caught? What's the laws? Because I know they're not as lenient as ours. Philly 500 is a normal person. Yeah, he's not only the normal person, he's the best kind of person. Oh, God. It's a good question. Liberals or Wentz supporters? Whew. It's a toughie. I'd rather pick Wentz supporters, though, to be honest with you. I'm conservative by default. I hate liberals. Yeah, not a lot of people like liberals. The thing is that being liberal, it means you want consistent change. And conservative, you don't want much to change. And liberals consistently want things to look up. And there's just some things you can't change. You can't change some things. And people just don't get it. Philly 500 wants to rebuttal on it and reiterate he is not a liberal. Hell no. And it says government is messing with us. It's called false flags. He said, hell no, he ain't no liberal. Philly is a liberal state. Philly is a liberal state. Look at the homeless. People there are sad. It's bad. Dude, it's so bad. But the last election, it was swing. It was a swing state that landed in Donald Trump's route. It got him to the office. Talking the Eagles. Oh, okay. They make it seem like Trump has been a horrendous president, but he hasn't even been that bad, and they have nothing to back it up. Exactly, because they don't have anything to back it up. Marriage, divorce, and child support laws need to start being fair. Yeah, New York has been destroyed by Dems. Yeah, it's a blue state, dude. Absolute blue state. All right, so Zomp has a question to ask me. He just texted me. I have a question. Why do all liberals look the same? And what is their obsession with wanting peace and equality when they're the ones protesting and lighting cars on fire? Thank you, Yahtzee. I don't know. I have no idea. They're lighting cars on fire. The Antifa crowd is wearing masks. They're putting glasses on their head. They're beating up people for no reason. And if you get close to them or touch them, they beat you over the head with a stick. It's just disgusting. It's gross. It's grotesque. That was a great question, Zom. The impeachment thing was ridiculous. Yes, it was. Antifa. Fuck them little kids. And it's crazy because if a little kid, I don't care if you're a kid. I don't care if you're a grandpa. I don't give a fuck if you're an old fuck. If you touch me, all right, I'm going to hit you so hard. If you're a kid, I'm going to hit you so hard that your braces fall out of your fucking head. If you're a grandpa, I'm going to make sure your dentures fall out of your fucking head because you're not putting one finger on me and thinking it's okay. These people need to grow up. These people need to relax. And these people need to turn into the fucking human beings. They need to stop. The bots on Twitter are too unbearable. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Here's another under the radar but major problem: the feminism wussification of our youth through pop culture. Yeah, it's bad. Jacob Lopez, I lived in California my whole life, and seeing the shit going down on here, I can't support the Democratic Party. Trump has secured my vote. Yeah, unfortunately, California will always be a blue state. Unfortunately. Trump rally and two guys carry a World War II survivor down the stairs. Bernie rally had a dummy white college fight kid starting. They're so angry. They're always angry, no matter what. And you won't see Not My President rants if the Dems win the election. You won't. It's crazy. They need to get jobs. Yes, they do. The poor states are in the country or in the red states. I don't know the facts, so I can't say yes to that, but I'll take your word for it. Trump is going to win in a landslide next election because no one can stand the liberals anymore. Nope, not even the liberals can stand the liberals. Well, some of them. Canadians for Trump. Invaders and put True in prison for treason because he gave a terrorist money and bailed him out from Guantanamo. Guantanamo is not a thing anymore, but it used to be ruthless. The Me Too movement is complete cancer as well. Yeah. 44th, the legendary says, "What's up, man? What's up, 44th? How you doing? The stream is going really, really quickly. Do you know the guy on Twitter named Brooklyn Dad Defiant? He's annoying. Nope, and I probably don't want to know him after what you just told me. Being 26, I became woke in 2008, watching Alex Jones's videos and listening to the late, great Bill Hicks. You have to do your research. They took down Alex Jones from YouTube because they were censoring him. You know, they didn't want him on there because they didn't want people to listen to the conservative party, and that's why they took him down. Yeah, it was a while ago, around 2015. Wow. What should be the minimum wage? I feel like a minimum wage should be almost the same as is, because you don't want people sticking around at McDonald's their whole life. I mean, if you want to have fun with a job and you want to make $10 an hour, go to Costco and flip fucking hot dogs for $10 an hour. You know, but that's what we call a high school job. That's not what we call an adult job. You know what I'm saying? An adult job to me is $17 an hour and up. That's an adult job to me. If you're not making at least that, you need to do better in life. You have to. You need to go get what's yours. Sick as fuck, man. Laugh a lot. Caught a cold, wrong time, Mardi Gras. There you go. I hope you're having a good time though. I agree with 100% with you on Antifa. A bunch of scrawny fucks that run up to people, stand up to them. I say beat the shit out of them if they come near you. Yep, I agree. But unfortunately, they come in droves. We're at the 45-minute mark, guys. 15 minutes to go. Smash that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. A little different from what my channel tries to go towards, but this need to be addressed. So hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell at the top. Do I know Owen Schroyer? No. Washington State is very blue state. Washington State minimum wage is $12 an hour. It's not bad though. I mean, but minimum, it's a little high. To me, it's a little high. Is Maryland minimum wage too high? It's $10 an hour. No, I think that's right. I feel like that's fair. Florida is shit wages. I think it's like what, $8 an hour or something like that. Honestly, man, I'm not too invested in politics, even though I should be. I respect everyone's opinion. You know, I wasn't either, but when you get older, you just start to look more into things, and it's just all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Like, you got to see who's running your country. You got to see like where the numbers are, where your money is, because when you get older, 44th, you're young. When you get older, you know, you're going to have to look into your money a little bit more. You know, right now you could wipe your fucking ass with your money, but when you get older, you can't. The cost of living in Maryland is high. Yeah, well, that's what I hear. Antifa is a bunch of commie fucks. You like to damage property and injure people. That's what I hear, and that's what I say. He used to work for Alex Jones, basically goes on the street and trolls liberals. That's the same thing Caitlin Bennett does, but no one likes Caitlin Bennett. But yet the comrade thinks the mopping floors or flipping burgers should be enough to support a family. It's not. And if you think that's enough, you're just a terrible parent. The minimum wage here is fucking $7.50 or some shit like that, dude. That's ridiculous. That's really bad, dude. $7.50 is terrible. Impeachment high. Thoughts on Joe Rogan? Love Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's podcast is one of the best things I've seen ever. I love Joe Rogan. Minimum wage in communist California is now $13 an hour. Well, you see their gas prices, so it kind of evens out. Yeah, 44, that's harsh. I think 10 hours fair. 10 hours fair. $10 an hour is fair. Trump 2020 and Trump Jr. 2024. Well, we'll see what happens. Going up to 15 in a couple of years. Yeah, well, if that happens and then Bernie Sanders comes in, it won't be good. What's up? Oh, they were talking to each other. Zop said something. Philly 500 said he's not a liberal. Yeah, he's not. He's not even close to a liberal. Not even close. All right. Shit, it's like 15 in Cali. All those shit is more expensive out there. California also has the highest cost of living. Can't live on minimum wage. Yeah, it has the highest cost of living because your minimum wage is fucking high. Unger said he's stronger than John Cena. John Cena, I don't he's big, but I don't know if he's like strong. Costco starting pay is $15 an hour, by the way. It's not that bad. Yeah, Costco is that's why I brought it up as a good example. I knew that. Costco, my friend worked there when he was younger. And he said he's like, dude, you can flip hot dogs for fucking $15 an hour. And I'm like, nah, I don't know. Coconuts 73 said Trump needs to keep his promise and fix this fucking medical system. I own a truck company and can't afford it. If he said he's gonna fix it, chances are he's gonna fix it. It just takes time. If you had to choose someone to represent the Dems in an election, who would it be? Someone who I think could win this election if they put him in, if there were to be one. Oh boy, that's a toughie. If they had a chance to win, I would say that Bernie Sanders would be their nominee. But they don't like Bernie Sanders, so therefore they have no shot. John Cena is very strong. He could bench like 500 pounds, squat 700 pounds. Yeah, that's pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty fucking strong. Pretty strong. I gotta check out something. Okay. What is that? No, that's 149. Fuck. Yeah, it didn't even go. Bloomberg got crushed tonight. He looked horrible tonight. Two things I love: watching young turds freak out on election night, and Philly 500 reaction when the Eagles make a big play and a late flag comes in. Oh, it's phenomenal. Did you watch Joe Rogan's podcast with Alex Jones the second time? I didn't. I watched it one time. It was pretty fucking phenomenal. Am I bigger than John Cena? No. Does it look like I'm? Will you vote for any of the Dems over Trump? Me? No, absolutely not. P is stored in the balls. Yeah. What you think about taxes? Does anyone like taxes? Raise your hand if you like taxes. Fun guy, that is false, cause. All right, we have about 10 minutes in here before I have to get to bed. This was very entertaining. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that subscribe button, and click that notification bell at the top. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. We have about 8 minutes and 30 seconds left. It's been a blast. Danny Dimes is a beast. No, I think Danny Dimes sucks. I think Danny Dimes sucks just like these liberals suck. I don't even know what's going on anymore. What is this? Okay, so that's what was that? I don't even know. Okay. And yeah, let's see if we have anything missing going back up. There were a lot of comments. Sleeper pick for best performance. No, I'm not getting into that. Okay, John Cena lifts twice a day and takes steroids. That's why he could bench 500 pounds. If you can bench 500 pounds and not take steroids, you're just a fucking monster. You're a beast. But I agree. I think he does take some sort of supplement to get big. I do. Why don't we just piss our money away? Therefore, we can avoid conflict. A lot of people do piss their money away. A lot of people like to build up their money and just give it away to shit, whether it's gambling, drinking. That's just what people do. Some people don't like to save up their money. Some people want so much more than they have when they can't get it, and they just piss it away because they know they can't achieve their goal with the job they have. That's just how it is. I think Daniel Jones could be good if he cuts down on turnovers. Yeah. If your state's minimum wage can't get you a meal after an hour of work, then it's too low. Yep. If Bernie becomes president, how will deliver on crazy outlandish promises? He won't. He doesn't even believe what he's saying. He's just saying it because it's appealing to the general public, and he doesn't believe it. Does not believe it at all. But Bernie will be Bernie. What he's promising is impossible. How do these kids buy that shit? Because they're kids. They're stupid. It could get you a meal off the dollar menu. Yeah, but who the hell wants to eat McDonald's so consistently? McDonald's isn't. I wouldn't even consider McDonald's food. McDonald's it's garbage. Bernie says he will tax the rich and then the worst to pay for our programs. Oh my God. It's becoming that time of night. So bad, so horrible, and this will probably be like one. This is a really rare political stream, and And I hope I have one down the road. I really do, but you guys have to vote for it. Like if I do conservatives next, presidential elections next, Trump next, who knows, Hillary next, I don't know. But you guys would have to vote it in. I'm very happy you guys voted this in because it needed to be talked about. I had a lot of fun with it. I really did. Thoughts on Romney? Oh, idiot. Mitt Romney is the biggest idiot of all time. McDonald's is okay to eat once in a while, not all the time. Yeah, I don't even think it's good to eat once in a while. I like their fries, if anything. Taxing the rich is dumb. Let the people who work their asses off be rich and enjoy it. Yeah, it's called land of opportunity. You want the opportunity? Go get it. Go work for it. Socialism's a huge joke. Thoughts on Bernie Sanders? Fucking idiot. He's an idiot. He's a rich fucking clown. He's a clown. It's just crazy. You know, we have the coronavirus going on. A bunch of people getting docked in Bayonne. Stupid fucking bullshit. I don't know what that over-under was. What was that? 143. That's insane. That's insane how that works out. Let me see something. McDonald's upgraded their beef though for quarter pounders. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I ate at Taco Bell if anything. South of Heaven's Masha's calling me an idiot. I don't know what for. All the people who want the rich to be taxed higher hate the fact that some people are more successful than they are. Yeah, the people that want socialism, and I was talking to my mom before this. The people who want socialism are the people that think that they can't go anywhere above their means in life. Like they have no shot to be rich. So socialism basically makes everyone equal to where, you know, they could just be the same as everyone else. Like you don't have to strive for your goals. You don't have to go above and beyond because you don't have that obstacle in front of you. You know, you're basically just giving everything to you. And then people just don't understand that shit. Should weed be illegal in all states? I'm not a weed person, but yeah, why not? I mean, if people want to do it, people want to do it. But I think they should treat weed as if they were to treat a DUI. That's what I do think they should do. Because weed does fuck you up. Weed fucks up your instincts. They do. It does. But I think they should legalize it. Yeah, why not? Most of these candidates shouldn't even be in the race right now. Most of them have no shot. They don't. They're just trying to do the impossible. He agreed on Bernie being an idiot. Yeah, Bernie's a fucking moron. Coronavirus was made in a lab a mile away from Wuhan. It got out, and now thousands are dead. Horrible. Dems spent 3 years trying to get rid of Trump instead of finding a grooming and legit candidate. Yeah, and all they do is talk about Trump. That's all they do. I don't care for Anna Karaspian. Yeah. Yep. This was a great stream. I had a lot of fun. Do you believe in people wasting their votes if they vote for a candidate who has no chance to win? No. Vote for who you want to win. That's just how I do it. If you don't think that your candidate's going to win and you just stay home, you're just being a hypocrite. You know, because you got to get out there. You got to make the difference. If your vote is the one vote that matters, that's all that matters. So what I'm going to tell everyone in this comment section and in this stream right now, no matter what the circumstance, no matter what you believe in, when it comes to November 6th of 2020, you get out there and you cast your vote for who you want to win the presidential election, even if you have to write someone's name in. You go out there and vote. Because your opinion matters just like everyone else's. That's all I'm going to say about that. Were the two girls that I banged fat or slim? When I was not gay? I did talk about this before. They were like in between. They weren't fat. They weren't slim. I mean, not like I really cared. This generation doesn't want to work. They're lazy. That's just the reality. Yeah. It's disgusting. They all want to collect welfare. They all want to collect a check. They want to stay at home because they're scared of the real world. It's gonna be looking like the division out there if this coronavirus ain't under control soon. I don't know too much about the coronavirus, but a lot of people say it's good. So, I mean it's bad. So I don't know. No idea. I feel like Bloom is too old. He'll be 80 in a couple months. Yeah, it's a lot of these people are too old. Daniel Jones is the Trump of QBs. Nope. The single moms on food stamps, free Section 8 housing, and an extra check from the child support pissed me off. Too lazy. Cracking me up, Eagle Speed. Pennsylvania is terrible when it comes to taxes. Absolutely terrible. I'm pretty sure PA is the worst. Yeah. I think it could be. But no, actually, I kind of disagree with that. New Jersey's pretty bad on taxes. With that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. That'll do it for the stream tonight. Liberals, we went through a whole hour of liberal conversation. And I want to thank everyone in here. You guys are the absolute best. Hit that thumbs up button before you leave. Make sure you get it out there to your friends and family. I feel like this will help out a lot of people's opinions when it comes to the next election. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And this was the second edition of Ranting an Hour with Kyle. Join me on the next one. It'll probably be during the weekend or something. I'm going to try to do 2 to 3 during the week. But this was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed every second of it. Peace, guys. I'm out. Bye.